I watched the Truman Show for the first time recently, and yes, I am late to the party, but I am here now. What a freaking movie. Honestly, I didn't think I would like it this much because you just never know with popular movies. Sometimes it's just not for you, but this movie is for me. I loved it. This guy's whole world was fake, manufactured, not real. Fuck, bro. That's fucked up. This guy was the first kid to be adopted by a organization or an agency or whatever. That's fucked up, guys. I don't know why you would let a kid be adopted to a company. That just doesn't sound right. Hopefully, we never get to see this in real life. It's interesting how throughout his life, he has some moments where things just feel off or just strange things happen. Finally, he pieces everything together and he tries to get out. And of course, the main one being Sylvia, who basically told him to his face that all of this is fake and nothing's real. That moment stuck with him for the rest of his life, and eventually he just goes crazy. Goes crazy in the sense that he wants to find out the truth. He tries to leave continuously, and people or events happen to prevent him from leaving this little city. By this point, for him, it was quite obvious something is just definitely not right. No matter how much they try to make him feel like he is crazy or he's just wanting to see something that's not there, it's pretty obvious at this point that something was wrong. When that lady said there was no flights to Fiji for a month, what are you talking about? And then he goes out of the city a little bit and there is what, a nuclear meltdown? Yeah, right, bruh. With that nuclear shit, it was very obvious to him that something is fucked up over here. And I love when they're in the kitchen with his fake wife. This actor, who is his wife, is literally scared of him because she can see that he is getting closer and closer, and she is literally scared. And she even slips up and says, "Do something," like she's talking to somebody else, and he notices that. You know, at this point, so much weird shit has happened to him that there's no going back. Like, he just knows too much at this point. The best part of this movie is him going crazy and just noticing all these weird things, and him just going out of his routine literally disrupts everything. People have to react and have to guess what he's going to do, and it messes up their whole schedule and their whole routine, and these actors don't know what to do. That time when he goes to the hospital and the dude was about to cut that guy's leg, that's just an actor. He doesn't know what he's doing. Things like that really was very interesting to watch. The super messed up part about this movie is the rest of the world of the normal people are just watching this guy, and most of them, majority of them, are just fine with this guy being in this prison and just having this fake life. At the end, when he does leave and everyone is cheering, like, bro, shut up. You guys are the reason why he's here. You people liking this show is why they kept giving this guy this fake life. And they're out here cheering. You guys are literally the problem. I also really love the ending here where he just says his catchphrase, I guess, and then he just dips. I did see people say this is a little bit corny, but honestly, I think it was amazing. It felt like a mic drop and he just walks out into the darkness. I thought that was very good. Yes, you could say maybe he could have dropped a speech about how he feels and maybe something emotional, but I feel like that wasn't needed. I think it's pretty obvious how he feels. He wants to get out. He wants to find the truth. That's why he's freaking sailing on a little boat and literally almost dying because he wants the truth. And I also find it very interesting that Christoph, the head honcho, the guy who made all of this happen, gave his little speech about how he is famous and everyone is watching the Truman Show and millions of people, I guess, depend on him. That was never gonna work. This guy has worked his ass off to find the truth. You think he's just gonna turn back now? Hell no. 10 out of 10 movie for me, and yes, I am late to the party, but I am here now, and this movie freaking rocks. I'm pretty stingy with 10s for movies, but this one was pretty straightforward, easy to give. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.